Okay, so we have this form here. We just want to transform it into the form here. And so, yeah, we want to have this. So that is the standard form in SDP. And so we have this form and we want to transform it into a standard form. And so first what we can do is create a matrix with two constraints. So we have this. After we have this, we just can simply, yeah, take this for example, E02. And so, yeah, we say like, for example, like the trace of f(ax) is inferior to 0 and superior to 0, excuse me. Minus trace of minus fy of x is inferior to 0, and so we just transform the 0 here. It's equally like to say it's 0 with the constraint, but with this form. So we pass to the standard form, and so with e being into 1 to 4, and so if we write f1, it's equal to e02 plus e20 over 2. f2 is equal to e30 plus e03. Well, and if we want to respect e03 plus e30 over 2 f3, which is equal to e13 plus e31 over 2, and f4, which is equal to, well, it's more 2 by the way, e12 plus e21, and e13 plus e31 over 2. So that's about those four, and so because it's symmetric, it's also fixed for this. So we have four constraints, and so now what we need to add is just about the 2, for example, or the 1. So the 1, we just need to say that trace of ax, trace of f5 of x equal 1 is inferior, superior or equal to 1, and trace of minus f5 of x is inferior to 1 with f5 is equal to 1. So we need to create one, and so to create one we can just say, yeah, f5 is equal to 0, 0. So after we can take this one, so 2 for example, and so have trace of f6 of x is equal to is equal to 2, and trace of minus f6 of x inferior to 2 with f6 being equal to e22. Now, okay, and so after we just have done this, let me rewrite the matrix so it will be easier. So we had 1 x x y, 2 x plus y x plus y, 2x, 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. And so we said we fix this, we fix this, we fix this, we fix this. Let's fix this one now, 2x. And so to make 2x, we can just write trace of f7 of x is superior to 2x, and trace of minus f7 of x is superior to 2x, where f7 is equal to e10 plus e01 over 2. Yes, that's it. Or more, maybe trace 7 of x inferior to 0, or trace minus f7 of x inferior to 0. Is f7, and so we need to have this 2x, which will be equal to 0, and so we can just do so we need 2x, so yeah, we need this to decide about e01 plus e10 minus e33. And so finally we need finally to make the x plus y term here. We just need trace of f8 of x equal to 0, and trace of minus f8 of x is equal to 0, with f width equal to 1 0 plus e 0 1 over 2 plus e 1 1 minus e 2 3 plus e 3 2 over 2, and yeah. So we have our 16 constraints. So the 17th one, do not remember that at the beginning. Oops, where am I? Yeah, I wanted this also. X plus y equal to 2. And so, the nth constraint is trace of 9 of x and y. Equal to 2 with, and then f9 being e 2 3 plus e 3 2 over 2. And you cannot take e10 or e01 because, like, trying to e11, e10 because you will break the symmetric rule. And so we have 17 constraints to go in the SDP form, in the standard form. So yeah, finally so with the x defined as above, our x is equivalent to x y is equal to 0, 2x plus y, y plus y, 2x. So now the objective function x exists. X, and so x exists at the end. E01 plus E10 over 2. So yeah, 17 because we count the plus and the minus. So here and here it's make 2. And because we have 8 by 2 is 16 plus 1 for the x plus y, 32. And so yeah, same here, we do this to conserve the symmetry. We finished.